Hi, this is Greg Johnson with Blue Book, and welcome to the Week in Review. I'm joined as always by Pamela Riemenschneider, our retail editor. Pamela, you are at an SCPC event, I can see.
Yes, I'm in Savannah, Georgia for SCPC's Southern Innovations. And of course, last year this event was canceled due to the big C word, But from what I'm seeing here, there's all of the familiar faces are here. It's pretty loud and crowded over there. So I decided to get around the corner. This is just kind of the start of the public events. There's been board meetings and step-up meetings and things like that going on. And of course, this will go through the weekend. They've got a fantastic lineup of a lot of fun stuff on Saturday. Tomorrow is the expo, of course, and the education session. I'm really excited for the education session because my good friend Anne-Marie has an all-new study with a lot of really great data, like all the questions we've ever wanted to ask. We work together, what do you want to know? I want to know. And she's going to present the findings for that study exclusively here at the Southeast Produce Council. So that's pretty exciting. I went to the Southern Roots reception today and there were not very many empty seats there. And it was a nice presentation about empathy, and that's really poignant right now as we're all going through this ordeal. But the general gist of what I'm getting from people I've talked to so far is they're relieved to be here and that there is an event, because right now nobody knows week to week if we're going to be having events. And there's a lot of enthusiasm for being able to see people in person.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing more from your report, and I know we'll have some good analysis on the Anne-Marie findings. Speaking of what's been in the news, you have been covering some stories also. There's an interesting financial deal with Save-A-Lot. What did you think about Save-A-Lot selling some, about 32 company-owned stores in the Midwest?
Yeah, so Save-A-Lot has been trying to basically divest stores to local ownership, franchise ownership, instead of them being owned by Save-A-Lot itself. And this is a newly formed grocery venture, and that was kind of the headline of the story. But when I started digging around and looking at who the CEO is and who these people are, it's not some nameless, faceless, non-grocery entity. Actually, the name of the company is Yellow Banana, which I don't know. I think that's a cool name. I think it's clever, especially for grocery and for discount retail. And the CEO is actually a former category manager for Save-A-Lot. So it makes me wonder if this Yellow Banana entity is going to continue to expand in retail in the Midwest, or if they're just going to stick with discount retail via Save-A-Lot.
Yeah, I like that name too. It's a perfect color for banana, as opposed to green or brown, right?
I'm just, why did I think of that? Yellow banana, whatever, for whatever thing that I wanted to do. Somebody beat me to that name. I can't believe it.
It's we got some clever people in this industry.
Well, we had another clever name, had another clever acquisition. GrubMarket, yet again, has bought another company, but this time they're expanding into Eastern Canada. So I mean, we should have a tally board. Somebody should have a whiteboard behind them, number of GrubMarket acquisitions, and we'll just keep track of them on a board somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking at the states, and I would we probably ought to run a map with this now. They're claiming they operate in Arizona, California, Connecticut, Georgia, Michigan, New York, New Jersey, Missouri, Massachusetts, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Washington. That's not bad.
It's a pretty hefty helping of the produce industry in the U.S. and Canada, North America at least, and they're representing quite a reasonable amount of imports as well. So that's all really interesting. And if people want to know what's going on with GrubMarket, you talk to their CEO in an exclusive story, and we've linked to that from our stories on producebook.com.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen that, Mix You explains what the strategy is and that they're going to be much more active in the produce industry. So I don't know if you've seen him there yet, but you might be on the lookout for him.
All right, well, until then, I'm going to go back to the noise over here and immerse myself in produce innovations at Southeast Produce Council's Southern Innovations. I've got my flair. I'm ready to go.
Enjoy. It looks like you have a beautiful time, beautiful opportunity to party there with your closest friends.
Yeah.